What's up, everybody? This is Don Bomb from Don Bomb's Gaming, and welcome to another video. This is gonna be another Fridays with Don Bomb. I'm just gonna call it something different because I was spreading out PewDiePie too much. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that then. Anyway, Saturdays with Dom. Saturdays with Dom is when I do stupid stuff. Basically, there's gonna be like countdown videos or stupid stuff with my friends, or basically shit like that. Anyway, today's is going to be a countdown for my top 12 favorite Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. And if you don't know me, then Five Nights at Freddy's is my favoriteest game ever for an interview market. I swear to God, I'm gonna freaking. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, let's get started with the countdown. We'll start with number 12. You knew damn well Balloon Boy would be this low on the list. I mean, seriously. Oh, fucking hell, I forgot the rules. I was gonna be counting. There's only 12 because I will be counting the Phantoms and some of the other models and the same things, like, you know, the Chica, the Phantom Chica, whatever. And no Easter eggs like Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy or whatever. Anyway, let's get on with fucking Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy, you knew he was gonna be damn well be this low. I mean, he's called the Enragement Shadow for a fucking reason! Seriously, everyone fucking hates the annoying little son of a bitch. All he does is just laugh at you and set you up as fucking bait. That's all he fucking does. He just sets you up as bait. Seriously. And that annoying freaking laugh of his. I swear to God, if I hear that laugh one more time, I'm gonna fucking behead him. Like in Five Nights at Fuckboys 2, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna behead him. I'm gonna fucking behead him. I swear to fucking God. Ah! Anyway, enough of that. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, he does since he was big Foxy, yada yada yada. Five Nights at Freddy's 3, since he was big fucking Street Child. Whoopty fucking do. Let's move on to number 11. Number 11. Toy Freddy. Toy Freddy's kind of like a hit or miss for me a little bit. I just don't like his design. I mean, there's nothing really changed about him except the red cheeks and the different color fur. That's basically it. I know the toy models have the red cheeks and make them look cuter and more kid-friendly, but seriously, Toy Freddy doesn't look different at all. Seriously. He's a bit more fatter, that's all he is. And a couple of buttons right here. And that's just basically it. I just don't like his design at all. And his jump scare makes it look like we want to pinch his cheeks. Like, I'm just gonna pinch him. Right here, I'm just gonna pinch him. Anyway, that was a little bit weird, wasn't it? Let's just move on to the next segment. Number 10. Toy Bonnie. Same with Toy Freddy. I just don't like Toy Bonnie's design. He. It's confirmed it's a he. Seriously, that's what I don't like about his design. Toy Bonnie's design makes him look like a fucking girl. I mean, seriously. The freaking eyelashes. He almost looks like a fucking girl! Scott, what were you thinking when you were designing Toy Bonnie? Seriously? Seriously, even his jump scare is derpy. Even his jump scare is freaking derpy. He's like, hug me! Seriously, that's all what Toy Bonnie's jump scare looks like. He just looks like with the crazy eyes wanting you to hug him. That's it. Toy Bonnie, if you just want to hug, here, I'm gonna give you a hug right now. Let's do it right now. That's just basically it. I don't. Excuse that. Anyway, I just don't like the toy the toy models because they have nothing to do with the story at all. They're just they replaced the old models, but they have no effect on the story at all. They're just there. They're just there to be there. That's it. It's just let's just move on to the next segment, shall we? Number 9. Chica. Chica is a bit too stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm calling her. I'm calling her a retard. You wanna say I'm calling a girl a retard? Yeah, that was a little bit sexist. Yeah. Anyway, back on topic. Well, Toy Chica, she's a bit stupid in the first game. I'm not trying to be sexist here, but she's just a little bit too stupid. She just rarely appears at your door in the first game. And the second game, she rarely appears in your office. Sure, she's a little bit hard to figure out, but she's hard to get in. She takes a while to get in the office. In the third game, she just avoid the arcade camera, and she doesn't hurt you at all. Sure, and the phantoms don't hurt you in the third game, they just jump scare you to piss your pants, but just try to be annoying, but just avoid the arcade camera, and you're just gonna avoid Chica right off the bat. That's just it. That's just it. Chica isn't really that big of a character, even though she's part of the Fazbear 4. That's what I'm calling the Fazbear 4. What are you gonna do? Sue me about it? Anyway, I just don't. She's like the least important member of the group. I just don't like her that much. I just don't. Let's just move on to the second before this gets even more sexist, okay? Number 8. Toy Chica. I know I was bashing on Chica in the last segment, but I just think Toy Chica is a little bit better. She's a little bit better than the original Chica, and she's a little bit better than the other toy models. I mean, seriously, she's a little bit more scarier. For some reason, she likes to go full crazy mode when she goes off the stage. I mean, she like completely takes her freaking boop off, and then she's like this. She's like, oh my god, I just can't say it. She's like, sit back in! Yeah, that had nothing to do with it whatsoever, sorry. I'm just saying that she's a whole lot more scarier than the other toy models because she likes to take her eyes off and her whole beak off to make it look more scarier. I don't know if Scott decided to make her like that because she's the only animatronic that likes to wear panties. If you haven't played the game, she wears panties. I think Scott just made her do that just so people will reduce the freaking fan art and let's go. Number 7. Bonnie. Okay, seriously, why is Bonnie so freaking popular? He's not that popular as some of the others, but seriously, how many incarnations does Bonnie have to have? I mean, seriously, there's Bonnie from the first game, Withered Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, Shadow Bonnie. Seriously, why so many incarnations? I know, Scott, you had nightmares about this guy, but seriously, stop giving him so much attention. Seriously, it's starting to get tiring now. Especially with all the incarnations of the other segment, which I'll get to right now. Let's go. Number 6. Freddy. Yes, I'm saying Freddy is a little bit better than Bonnie. What are you gonna do? Sue me about it? What are you gonna do? Well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? You gonna sue me for picking Freddy over Bonnie? Huh? Anyway, let's just move on from now for a moment. I'm just saying that Freddy's a little bit better than Bonnie because I just like Freddy's design a little bit better than Bonnie's. I don't like his personality than Bonnie's. I mean, Bonnie's a freaking rock star. Yeah, let's go with rock. Yeah, rock star. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game. Yeah, nothing to do with it whatsoever. Yeah, shrug his love, shrug his life. Anyway, Freddy, I just like Freddy better because he's a little bit smarter than them. Bonnie in the first game just likes to wander around, while Freddy has a direct path towards you. If he's right next to your room, well, you're pretty much fucked the whole entire night, huh? The second game and the third game, Scott made Freddy a little bit more derpier. Seriously, in the second game, he has a little bit less of a pathway towards you, but seriously, put the mask on. Seriously, you're done. He's gone. Yeah. In the third game, he's so easy to dodge. Seriously, in the third night he appears, all he does is walk across your window. Seriously, does he want you to notice you? Does he want you to notice? Ah! Does he want you to notice him so bad? Seriously, the only way this guy can jump scare you is if you look at him. Seriously, all you need to do is just put up the reboot panel or the cameras and not look in the office while he's walking in front of you, then it's just gone. Seriously, if you look at him, this is what he does. Seriously, that's it. That's all he does. Seriously, Scott, I hope Five Nights at Freddy's 4 will bring him back to the less derpier Freddy from the second and third games. Bring him from that... faces, pretty sharp teeth, claws. Oh my god, let's just go before I get kicked out, okay? Number 5, Golden Freddy. Yeah, I said I want to put Easter egg animatronics in the list, but Golden Freddy is an exception. Golden Freddy was the only one that actually had a custom AI in the second game. Yeah, I'm counting him on the list because he had a custom AI in the second game. Most of all, I just like him better than the original Freddy. Not because he's gold, but he's a little bit more different than the others. I mean, a whole lot more different. Seriously, he has power. He has phenomenal cosmic power. Well, not that cosmic, but all he does is teleport and shoot his face at you. Seriously, that's the jump scare in the second game. He shoots his face at you. In the first game, if you just look at a poster, he just crashes your game. You can avoid him easily as well. Just put up the cameras and he's gone in the first game. In the third game, he doesn't appear at all, but again, an Easter egg. He just shows up the left side of your door. Yeah, Golden Freddy rarely appears in any of the games, but the custom AI in the second game is what really made him on this list, and his point in the story. I just like the guys that the kids in the story. I just love the story, which brings me up to the next segment. Let's just keep going, shall we? Number 4, the puppet. The puppet, I just like him because he's a really good part of the story. I don't like his design that much. I mean, he looks like a knockoff of Slender. Seriously. He's that skinny. He's even skinnier than Slenderman. Anyway, I just like the puppet because he's a huge part of the story. He's the one that's kind of started it off a little bit. You know, he was, if you played the Final Phrase 2, you played the death minigames, you see the give cake to children minigame. There was a kid crying outside. Fredbear's Family Diner is what that was placed where it was supposed to be. A purple guy comes out of the car that drove by, kills the kid that was crying outside, and if you look closely, the tears of the kid and the puppet almost look exactly the same. That means that the kid's spirit's inside the puppet, if you don't know. I mean, seriously, this game's been out for months, we already know almost half of its lore. Not all of it, but completely. We already know almost half of it. Anyway, I just like the puppet because he's a huge part of the story. That's just basically it. Not the design, not the way he kills you, even though it's a little bit annoying. I swear to fucking God, you don't know how many times I have died from the second game from that fucking game! Anyway, this is the puppet comes this high because of how he rules in the story. Anyway, let's go on, because the next segment has a lot to do with the story, at least. Let's just go! Number 3, Springtrap. Oh my god, this animatronic is awesome. Seriously, he's a huge part of the story. His design is creepy but awesome. And the way he kills you, his jump scare is not that interesting, but seriously, he's freaking dangerous. And I mean dangerous, seriously. Spoiler alert for the ending, for the bad ending for Final Freddy 3. Spoiler alert, if you don't want spoilers for Final Freddy 3, even though the game has been out for like a month already, like a month or two, let's just click away from this video. Just go. I don't care. Just leave me. Anyway, Springtrap is this high because, once again, he's good with the story. Spoiler alert, again. After you complete night in the third game, you have this little mini game where you play as the Fast Bear 4. You start with Freddy, then a blue Bonnie. Weird, I thought Toy Bonnie wasn't in the first game anyway. Chica, and then Foxy. And then this purple guy. You're supposed to follow this purple Freddy. Then the purple Freddy leads you to a room, and it says error. The purple guy comes out and he murders you. He just murders he even murdered Foxy. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill. Yeah, never mind. Purple guy is the huge part because once you complete the 5th night, you play as a child spirit. You go into the room where the purple guy led you. You'll find the purple guy freaking terrified of you, while the 4 other kids' spirits block you off. As you chase down the purple guy, after a while, you chase him and chase him and chase him. The purple guy will go into the Springtrap suit that was in the room. You know, it's called Spring Bonnie or Golden Bonnie, whatever the hell. Let's just keep going. Anyway, purple guy goes into the Springtrap suit, and it says from the phone guy that if you breathe on the spring locks, then the endoskeleton inside the spring lock suits will gonna fucking crush you into freaking bits. That's what happened to purple guy. He got crushed by the endoskeleton because he was laughing in the Springtrap animatronic suit. The endoskeleton brutally murdered him. but somehow he's still alive. Yes, Springtrap is the purple guy, if you haven't figured it out already, even though that most of us fanboys you already know. Let's just keep going. And also his design. I just like Springtrap's design. It's creepy, it's cool looking, and he's missing half of his ear up here. Seriously, how is that not awesome? Even though Springtrap is another incarnation of Bonnie, it looks like, he's still awesome. Seriously, his design is fucking awesome. And he's really dangerous in the third game as well. If you don't play the audio of Balloon Boy, Springtrap will follow the noise, but the Phantoms will try to stop you, jump scare you. If you keep the ventilation off, he moves faster, and he also gets the vents, gets you close faster. Seriously, he's freaking dangerous. Seriously, you have no way times I freaking died in Nightmare Mode, in Aggressive Nightmare Mode. I've yet to be Aggressive Nightmare Mode. Seriously, oh my god, I can't handle this. Let's just move on to the next minute. Let's go! Number 2. Mangle. Through the process of elimination, you pretty much know who the last two are. Mangle being my second favorite, and you pretty much know who the first one's gonna be. You all know. Anyway, Mangle's my second favorite animatronic because she or he, it, I don't know. I don't want to be rude or anything. If anyone thinks of anything as Mangle as a different gender, I don't really care. I just think it's a she. Okay, you got a problem with that? Mangle doesn't really have that much in the story, but I just love her design. Seriously, I know she's supposed to be the cuter version of Foxy, but the toddlers in Kids Cove tear her up so much that she's given the name Mangle. Seriously, I just love that design. It's creepy, it's awesome looking, and plus, kind of sad. Seriously. I mean, raise your hand if you felt bad for Mangle. Yeah, you definitely feel bad for Mangle because she's been torn up every single day in her life, ever since she was created. And the way that she moves is awesome. She doesn't, like, walk around. Well, gosh, she doesn't have feet. Well, she kind of does have feet, but they're broken. Anyway, the Mangle moves around by crawling on the walls and the floor. Especially the walls and the ceiling. Seriously. I just like how she doesn't, like, walk around like a normal, like someone that's normal. She's different. She's completely different. And the way that she kills you is different as well. Sure, she's easy to get rid of because she makes this, like, 10-1 radio noise. Because it's easy. She's easy to dodge because of that radio noise. But if you pull out the camera while she's in the vent, she'll go up onto the ceiling. It'll take her a couple of tries to get down, but she'll jump scare you by swinging down like Spider-Man from the ceiling. That's why the meme is calling Spider Fox. Spider Fox does whatever a Spider Fox does. Anyway, also, I think Mangle might have something to do with the Bite of 87. I mean, seriously, the second game would take place in 1987. If you all haven't known that, wink, wink. I don't know why I said it. Don't pay too much into that. Considering that people think, and I also think that Mangle caused the Bite of 87 because, you know, sharp teeth, being shocked by kids, wanting revenge for her being broken. Yeah, let's just move on to the number 1 segment, and you all know, and I mean it, don't lie to me, you all know who it is. Number 1, Foxy! Yeah, you all definitely knew that Foxy was going to be number 1. Seriously, he's one of my favorite. No, he's the most favorite out of all of the animatronics in the whole entire fan base, and I'm part of it. I'm not too much crazy of a fanboy. I mean, seriously, all the people that think that they have to do with Foxy. Oh my god, sick fucking pervert. I know at the beginning that I thought Foxy was the girl as well, but seriously, you don't have to draw that. Seriously, no. Just no. Half the internet thinks Foxy's a girl. Foxy's not a girl. It's been confirmed after the first game. Stop drawing that shit! Anyway, Foxy, he's not too much that big into the story, but he's part of the Fazbear 4, and he's a really popular member. Seriously, it's just his design out of the main 4 is completely awesome. Even though that he's completely broken, he's out of order in the first game, but seriously, some of us feel bad for Foxy as well. I mean, seriously, Foxy has gone through a lot of changes in the games. Like in the first game, he was out of order for some fucking reason that no one knows about. We thought he was caused by EA7 until the second game came out, but never mind, I'm just ranting now. It's just the way that he kills you is unique. It's completely unique. The others try to sneak in. This one likes to go all Leroy Jenkins into the place! Foxy doesn't sneak around. He completely sprints at you. He wants you. He wants to get that booty. Anyway, I think his way in the second and third game are a little bit more awesome. The second game, he's harder to dodge because since the Freddy mask doesn't work on him like the puppet, only a flashlight can stop him. And you can't flash a flashlight when you have the Freddy mask on. Seriously. Why can't you wear a mask and flash a light at the same time? I mean, seriously. Logic, Scott! Think of logic! The way that he gets you in the third game, we all were kind of disappointed a little bit, but Foxy wasn't a walking / moving animatronic. We thought he was dead since Scott confirmed that there was only going to be one in the game. He brought up the Phantoms, and people wonder where the hell Foxy was. Seriously, all the fanboys and girls are wanting Foxy! Scott, where have you put Foxy? Scott! Anyway, enough of that. Foxy actually did make it to the game. He just disappeared until the 4th and 5th night, even though he always appears in night 2 in every game. Anyway, Foxy, he's really hard to dodge for the Phantoms in the third game. You kind of don't use the cameras all that much. You're not supposed to use the cameras that much. If you use the cameras too much, go to the left side of your room, Foxy will be like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" Yeah, he's a little bit more scarier in the third game. I'm definitely telling you, he's definitely more scarier. Especially the way he's designed for the Phantom model. Oh my God, I'm missing the book. Could be in the box that he's standing on, but what the hell. Sometimes Foxy just randomly jump scares you for no fucking reason. I read the wiki. He just randomly decides to do it for some fucking reason, even though you didn't even use the cameras at all, only like once. Seriously? Seriously, Foxy, you're a little bit annoying in the third game, but at least you're toggle in the first two, and you're just awesome in the third game. I like it like that. Not in that way, you sick. Anyway, guys, that's my top 13... Top 12 animatronics. If you like it, please subscribe, leave a like, share, comment. It will help me out a lot. I mean, seriously. 11 subscribers. Come on, guys. I just want to be popular. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you saw my opinions and don't try and sue me for all my decisions for these animatronics and what I said about them. Anyway, here's a peace slap for the win. If you want more Saturdays with Dom, with more J-Dolls Gaming, and a new guy coming along, JCBS, James Coon's Bloodshot Soldier, coming in with a huge peace slap. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and here it comes!